My company's called Next Step HR, and probably is not the clearest of company names actually. But I work with HR directors and I help them take their next step. So in that sense, it is. Inside the business, I am an executive coach by day, and I am a creative executive coach, and also a PhD scientist. So I have a rich toolkit of both evidence-based practice and creative approaches to help people. And the way I help them is when they're at a point that is a transition point for them, or a transformation that they want to work through in their organization, then I will help them with external coaching, either them, members of their team, or the organization. Performance poetry is something I'm really passionate about from the point of view when I've realized that when I'm panicking or anxious, I think in rhyme. So I speak in rhyme. I thought I may as well write it down and turn it to some good use. And it became a party trick that I could capture the emotions and people's intentions through poetry, say at conferences or leadership events. Authentic leadership to me is you have a purpose that goes beyond profit. So HR people are usually not motivated by profit, they're motivated by helping people realize their potential. And so unless the promise of people are our greatest assets is genuine, HR people live a bit of a hollow life, and they often find themselves wondering who they are, what they're doing, why they're doing it. And so what I do in all of my coaching, and it's not just HR people, but it's generally HR people who feel this the most, is that they're very much alone. Leaders can feel this at the top of an organization as well. They're very much alone. They've forgotten why they're doing what they're doing. So my coaching is about helping them find their purpose, first of all, not their why, very different, finding their purpose, what matters to them most. And that is usually their strengths, their values, the things that they've lost in the world that we live in, which does not offer that to them. It meets their wants and not their needs. It is possible to meet all of the people's needs all of the time. We just don't have the resources to do it. So we have to prioritize. Having an external support like me, someone who's been to the senior levels of HR, to help people realize that the HR profession can be a very ethical place to work. You're always looking for the moral high ground, if you like, or the higher position in this. So it's not about taking yourself down a level and being at one with everyone. It's quite an isolating position in that respect. And you have to accept that you are a bit distant or distinct from the organization if you're going to play this role, which is about helping people realize their potential through the construct of an organization. So I'm a creative executive coach because I know a lot of people, well, when I was in HR, they used to say, let's keep the emotions out of it. Nobody can keep their emotions out of it. They're there all the time. Emotions that are not honoured and respected are what cause us to have mental health conditions. So honouring and respecting emotions is so important in coaching, in leadership, and in poetry. I am open to people doing things in a way that works for them and helps them, like I say, realize their potential. So I used to have a phrase in HR which was legitimize the need, because quite often what we do is criminalize the act, but underneath the act is a need to be seen or to do something differently. It's within the gift of HR to create a process that enables everybody. It's really simple. I just want them to be happier more often and find something, reconnect with something that makes them joyful. If they are happier more of the time, they find something that makes them joyful, they're probably finding their flow, and they will be contributing to an organization, to society, to relationships, at home. So I help people find their center, and then they can make the decisions that are the right ones for them at the point that they are at in their life. Executive coach by Day is on my website. You can book a discovery call for both coaching and the power of words, which is my poetry side of what I do. With the same link, I just keep it simple. It's me at the end of that invitation, either way, with whatever hat I need to wear at that time. And I do like hats.